Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars move.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Desmond Bane out there with George Hill. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Payton. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. You know, Richard, the one thing that jumps out at you about Gary Payton II is his incredible leaping ability.
Oh, man, he is an elite athlete. I love watching him rise up, especially because he's a little guy, as well as the way he uses his athleticism on the defensive end. It's what's made him such a valuable part of this rotation.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Banchero, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
That's good from Payton. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
That one is no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. A slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Hill with it. Bridges covering. Hill passes to Banchero. Payton with a screen on Simmons. Knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Simmons. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Hill kicks to Bane. Zubac, a screen on McCollum. Unloads from 9, and that one is good from Zubac.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Hill against Garland. To the paint. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And there's the pass to Banchero. Payton with a screen on Simmons. Here's Banchero. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
That free throw, good from Banchero. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Heald's checked in. Here's Zubac. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Outside, Bain. Down low. Here's Banchero. That one misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Getting into foul trouble will really handcuff you, and they found that out last time.
Hill passes to Zubac. Here's Banchero. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Banchero's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
Now, here's Bain. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get his shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Nets. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, Washington, they're in the 6th position.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now, here is Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Garland. 3-point lead. Passes it to Bamba. From the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Hill kicks to Banchero. Zubac, a screen on Simmons. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. McCollum
against Bain. Now McCollum, a 24-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now here is Hill. They trail by 6. No good from Payton. Hill against Garland. Shoots the 3. Banchero grabs the board. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hill finds Zubats. Banchero with the ball. He has 5. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bain, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Healed the pass to Garland. Bamba setting the pick for Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 7 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
On the wing, Bain. The Wizards with another miss. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-5 run here. Hield can't hit. Wizards trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Banchero. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons passes to McCollum. Bamba against Zubats. Back to McCollum. Lets it go with a 3. Hill pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Wiseman, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And again, Washington no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
McCollum outside. Poked away. Shoots over Connaughton. He sinks the 11-footer. McCollum's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Flynn the pass to Porter. To halt the run. Garland with the rebound. Nets leading by 13. Pass to Claxton. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Now here's Flynn. 9-point game his last outing. Porter, no luck. Garland against Flynn. Healed outside. Smith outside. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Okashevsky's checked in for McCullough. Out to Smith. The tray. That one doesn't go. And it's Washington the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Now, here's Garland. A 17-point game for him in the win against Orlando. That one goes in, and the Nets lead by 15.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The pass to Noel. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Connaughton, trying to end the drought. The rebound by the Nets. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Now here is Smith, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here is Porter. Inside, it's taken away by Smith. Hield attacking, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Uses the threat of his shot to create driving lanes for himself. Hield is really impressive as a scorer.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. And he sinks the second. 1:44 left to play here in the first. Pass to Porter. Down low. There's Noel, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. 5th best, the Nets.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. And so Garland will bring it up for Brooklyn. The lead is 15. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Pass to Claxton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Flynn the pass to Porter. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The Wizards have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Noel.
Over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Here's Pokusevski. No points in the game yet for him. Smith with a screen on Flynn. Garland, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Count that one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. Kicks it to Heel. To the middle. And Smith with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And it goes down 2 points. Flynn's got his second basket of the game.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Garland, the pass to Heel. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Brooklyn leading by 13. We've got Bridges. Simmons is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Pokusevski in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's McCollum. And he drives in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Hill.
That's the kind of take charge attitude they want CJ to have. Attack the D at every opportunity.
For Brooklyn, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Al Simmons, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Simmons on the wing. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Here's Banchero. 32 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Now McCollum, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
So he gets them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Banchero kicks to Payton. Hill looking it over. Zubats a screen on McCollum. He'll find Zubats. Does not find the mark. He's made two and missed one now.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
There's the pass to Bamba. Here's Pakusevsky. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from Desmond Bane. Here's Simmons. The baseline jumper goes down. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Bane. Zubats a screen on Bridges to stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Free throw good, Bane.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Banchero. And Bane drops them both.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wizards trail by 20. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. It's the Nets now. And here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds it to Simmons. Bridges outside. Bamba setting the pick for McCollum. Rebound by the Wizards. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hill. Now Bane. He has 5. Zubats a screen on Bridges. Bane finds Zubats, and it's good. 2 points. Zubats has got 6.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Hill against McCollum. Fires the 3. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Washington calls timeout. On the heel, he's checked in for Pokushevsky. Here's Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Hill. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Now, here is Hill. Here's Porter. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Here's McCollum. He kicks it to Hill. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter passes to Hill. Outside Porter. Payton with the screen for Porter. He dishes it to Payton. Porter trying to free himself up. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's Hill. Outside, Payne fires the three. Kept alive by Washington. It's Hill on the wing. He is guarded by McCollum. Goes back up. Hill kicks to Wiseman. 4 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Sinks the triple.
This is Hield at his best, a major threat to torch defenses off the catch.
Hill against McCollum. Bounce pass from Hill. Payne inside the three-point line. The Wizards with another miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Hill dishes to Porter. There's the three. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 16 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Out to Payton, looking to end the run. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to McCollum. Wiseman with the rebound. And it's Porter with the ball for Washington. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Wiseman. Not enough on that one as it misses. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. McCollum against Hill. Pass to Bamba. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Porter against Hield. The Nets need to get a shot off here. On the wing, Porter. It's back to Hill. Wizards passing it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jalen Smith comes in for Simmons, and it's Garland in for McCollum. And then for Washington, Noel's checked in for Payton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bane. And Flynn subbed in for Hill. Bridges finds Garland. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Wizards shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Flynn the pass to Noel. Back to Flynn. Noel sets a screen for Porter. Count the basket. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Smith with a screen on Flynn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Garland. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Now here's Flynn. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Bridges with the board. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Hield the pass to Bridges. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
For Washington, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for him.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:57 left in the first half. Garland kicks to Bridges. Hield with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
3 on the clock. And Wiseman sends it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Wizards making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. A difficult situation for Washington. Now here's Flynn. Connaughton sets a screen for Banchero. It's good from long range. Banchero's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Claxton the pass to Bridges, and the layup falls.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And the pass to Noel. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The 3 from Garland. And the rejection by Noel. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Garland. 11 points in the game. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Healed the pass to Claxton. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Here's Banchero. He's got 8. Launches a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
We got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. That's us communication on front and the post and, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, this is a chance to show what they could do. Beating the top team in the East obviously would be huge for them, but it won't be easy. They'll have to play at an elite level to do it.
And getting to that first half, C.J. McCollum was just flat out. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Banchero out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then there's Peyton. And it's Hill in at the point guard. Peyton against Bridges. Bamba passes to Garland. Off target from outside. Wizards trailed by 21. Passes to Banchero. To the inside, Zubac. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Zubac has got the first field goal of the second half for the Wizards. Brooklyn leading by 19 points. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Garland surveying the D. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to McCollum. Takes it inside. And McCollum with the slam.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost. And when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
Now, here's Payton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. Bain with the screen on Bridges. A three-pointer is right on target.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
McCollum against Bain. To the paint. There's Garland. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Garland against Hill. Pass to Payton. The three. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Garland finds McCollum. Bridges left side. And the three off target.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Hill passes to Payton. And here's Banchero. Guarded by Simmons. Shakes him. The kick out to Hill. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Garland dishes to Bamba. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Garland with it. Now Payton defending. And here's McCollum for three. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You've got to chase McCollum off those corners.
And here is Zubac. He's got 10. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game for the Wizards. Wiseman comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for George Hill. Payton looking around. Into the lane. And finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick-and-roll action and cashing in.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They have a 19-point lead. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Garland, the pass to McCollum. No good. Shot missing. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Banchero with the ball. He's against Bamba. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Cullen passes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Now here's Bane. He has 6. Now the pass to Payton. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets leading by 19 points. Now McCollum, he's got 21. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick and roll option.
Here's the 3. And there's Porter on the assist from Payton.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
McCollum with the ball. He's got 23. The 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Banchero. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Bane. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
This is the definition of forceman. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jalen Smith comes in for Garland. And it's Buddy Hield in for C.J. McCollum. Then for the Wizards, Nerlens Noel checks in for Banchero. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bane. And Flynn subbed in for Gary Payton.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So it's the Wizards now, trailing by 19, and they get it back. Here's Wiseman. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Bridges against Flynn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Looking now at some numbers for Buddy Hield. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He's perfect from the line this time. Wizards trail by 21. Flynn the pass to Porter for three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Wiseman sends it back. Connaughton with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's around 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Now here's Hield. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the Nets miss again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Porter kicks to Flynn. Inside, Wiseman. And the rejection by Smith. And they get it back. Just 3 to shoot. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Nets leading by 19. Now here's Simmons. 11 points in the game. To the middle. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Flynn. They grab their own miss. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Can't lose sight of Porter, especially when he's looking to score near the basket.
Flynn against Simmons. Here's Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bridges has got 6.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Connaughton. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game. Nets have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And here is Simmons. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Simmons. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Garland in for Smith. Now here's Flynn. Here's Porter. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Simmons. He's got 11. Bridges sets the screen for Simmons. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Wizards trail by 15. Connaughton kicks to Porter. Fires the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
1:32 left to play in the third. Here's Bamba. Rebound by the Wizards. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dishes it to Flynn. Pass to Connaughton from past the arc. Cans it from downtown. Connaughton's got it back down to single digits for the Wizards.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Bamba a screen on Flynn. Garland kicks to Hield. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Wizards trail by 9. With the floater, it's sent back down by Simmons. Hield outside. Here's Bamba. He gets that one. Bamba's got 11 points.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Flynn, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
And that one misses. Hill, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And he's good on the second. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Now Garland. He's got 15. Bamba a screen on Flynn. And here's Garland for 3. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Nets leading by 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so he'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 10-point game. Garland is out there with C.J. McCollum. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Hield in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Desmond Bane. And here's McCollum for 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wiseman, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Nets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Right side, Garland. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Hill against Garland. Payton outside. There's the pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Simmons. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bridges a screen on Bane. And the basket by McCollum.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Wizards trail by 13. Outside Hill. Outside Bane. Wizards passing it around. Payton passes to Bane. Wiseman sets a screen for Bane. to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Healed with it. McCollum outside. Bridges sets the screen for McCollum to the inside. Hill against Garland. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Hill passes to Bain. Payton against Hield. Passes it to Bain. They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Shoot 2.
Throw good, Bain. He hits both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Bain against McCollum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
Throw good, McCollum.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hill with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Shot from the low block. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Good work there as it goes. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. And that one's good, Simmons.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here is Hill. Here's Banchero. Outside, Bain. Payton against Hield. Back to Bain. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Hield's got 6 rebounds in the game. Garland, the pass to McCollum. No good from outside. Wizards trailed by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Wiseman, defended by Bridges. Here's Hill. And another miss by Washington. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Simmons passes to McCollum. Garland against Payton. Simmons inside. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Hill dishes to Banchero. Payton with a screen on Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Garland against Hill. Simmons left side. Outside Garland. Bridges sets the screen for Garland. Over Hill. Garland no good. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 19. The feed now to Banchero. Back to Bain. Over McCollum. Bain with the bucket. Bain's got 6 here in this quarter. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Garland the pass to Hield. Here's Simmons. To the middle. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Garland. And the Nets lead by 19.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
Washington calls timeout. Zubac is checked in for Washington. Wizards trailed by 19. Now here is Hill. Outside, Bain. The kick out to Hill. Back to Bain. Just 5 to shoot. And they recover it. Yes, that goes in.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Bounce pass from Garland. Here's McCollum. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's now 30 points for C.J. McCollum.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Banchero. No good on the 3.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And here's McCollum. Outside Garland. For the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Washington has gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Now, here's Banchero. Guarded by Simmons. Banchero is screened for Bain. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Hill dishes to Payton. Zubac, a screen on Hield. Payton passes to Zubac, and the layup is good. Zubac has got 10 points here in the second half.
exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Hill against Garland. Fade away. Bridges misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
On the wing, Bain. On the wing, Payton. No good on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 20. Simmons passes to Bridges. Good on the shot.
And guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bridges against Zubats. Zubats with the screen for Hill. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Hill passes to Banchero. To the paint. Payton against Hield. Pass to Banchero. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that one, good. And the Nets with possession here. Now, Garland. McCollum outside. Garland against Hill. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
They get the rebound. Outside, Bain. Zubats, a screen on McCollum. Here's Bain. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Bridges. Jalen Smith comes in for Simmons. And it's Bo Krzyzewski in for Hield. Then for the Wizards, Noel's checked in for Banchero. Pat Connaughton comes in for Payton. And Flynn subbed in for Hill. Second free throw, no good. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Ben Simmons.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Snatched up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And you can't teach effort. You can encourage it, but this is why you covet guys who are so self-motivated.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Right side, Garland. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by the Wizards. Flynn with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.